Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and all the news in details. Tinubu'S proxies have no sense of history, says Prince Adeshoye. The secretary of the Oodua People's Congress OPC in Shomolu local government area of Lagos State, Prince Adedayo Adeshoye, said the statement made by President of OPC New Era, Razak Arogundade, was baseless, saying those behind the media attacks on the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land, Ìbà Gani Abiodun Ige Adams, are Tinubu's proxies and have no sense of history. Reacting to the statement where the OPC New Era dissociated itself from the view expressed by Ààrẹ Gani Adams, on the national leader of the All Progressive Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the OPC scribe pointed out that the attacks on Adams was diversionary, describing it as a ploy by the APC leader to distract the public from the salient issues raised in the said interview. Tinubu should speak up on the issue raised in the interview. I think he should make his position known to the public, rather than sending his proxies to attack Ààrẹ and also using it as a ploy to distract the people from the pertinent issues. Yorubas are waiting. Nigerians are waiting. We are seriously waiting to hear from him. He is at liberty to confirm or deny what Ààrẹ Gani Adams said about this disinterest in the restructuring and the Oodua Republic, as well as his purported ambitions for the presidency. But those trying to defend him are a group of political jobbers that are making unsavory remarks on the issues. The first was Wasiu Agarawu and followed by Joe Igbokwe, Adeyinka grandson, and now it is the big fool Razak Arogundade, a turncoat that is notorious for his uncouth rantings. I want to say this with all honesty, that they are only dissipating their energies and wasting their times on frivolities. All attempts to soil the names of our leaders and discredit the office of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land will fail, he admitted. We have decided not to respond to the attacks from these political opportunists and prostitutes, but with their continued effort to tell lie and twist history, there is urgent need for us to set the record straight and tell the public that all the allegations against our leaders were false and spurious, and that they were attempts to soil his name and the sacred institution which is the office of the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land. Whoever that destroys someone's character with a lie will surely be destroyed with the truth. New Era was part of Tinubu's agenda to break the OPC into factions. He succeeded by using those renegades as pawns for his political interests. But sadly, it is not only the OPC that suffered this breakup. All the socio-cultural groups in Yoruba land, including Afenifere, YCE, Pronaco, and several others, suffered from the same fate. Between 1999 and 2007, that Tinubu was in charge of Lagos State, the state lost the respect of being the center for excellency, progressive programs like free education, free health facilities, and other social infrastructure created by the government of Alhaji Lateef Jagande in the 80s went down the drain. And Tinubu's maxim, Jẹun sókè, became the popular saying in our social and political milieux. So when Arogundade speaks, we surely know where the ranting is coming from. We know he is a political jobber with no sense of history, and as I have said earlier, those splinter groups have no base in Yoruba land. Arogundade said Ààrẹ was disrespectful to Tinubu. How can somebody be so daft that he lost the drift of the context of his statement? Arogundade is an illiterate. Until the time he became the chief propagandist of the APC leader, he was a former chief security officer CSO of Ààrẹ Gani Adams. He was relieved of his job in 2007 to coordinate the affairs of the group in Shomolu, but he failed and left the group unceremoniously. The positions of the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò, the Yoruba land is never for the coward, and there is no crime in telling the truth. If the truth be told, Iba Gani Abiodun Ige Adams is blessed with the ability to hit the nails on the head. So if he doesn't say the truth, who else will say it? The new era was never visible at all. They are not more than 10 in numbers, and the only time we hear about them was a time like this when they have been used to issue spurious statements. The group, since its inception in 2015, has become a tool in the hands of desperate politicians. They have no visible ideal and program, and the leader of the group, Rasak Arogundade, has always been a political copycat that usually strive during political campaign. The OPC under Gani Adams has been the most formidable with various programs and projection, and as it has always been all over the world. Wherever there is a successful organization like the OPC, there is always a splinter. That is the fake that derives its name from the real organization. The case of New Era is no exception. For instance, where was Rasak Arogundade of the New Era when we raised our voice in support of the Southwest Security Outfit, Operation Amoteco? He was nowhere to be found, and like his paymasters, he never believed in any cause or ideology that will liberate the Yoruba race. That truth shows the level of their commitment. We know that very soon posterity will surely judge them, and as the Holy Bible roughly says, by the deeds we shall know them. The attacks on Are from these quarters were never unexpected. We saw it coming, and we were very much prepared. Arogundade was the leader of the 10 million boys, the renegades from Somolu. They have no structure and no database, and I am sure they will also react anytime soon. He has no moral rights to advise Gani Adams because he is one of those that betrayed the Yoruba cause, and by his statement it was evident that he was only doing the job of his paymaster. Gani Adams has never been in government, so why should he be expecting money from the Lagos state? He has. For years, the Yoruba generalism has been leveraging on his goodwill and popularity to get things done without government patronage. He is comfortable that the OPC and OPU under his leadership are making significant impact, both in Nigeria and outside the shore of the country. So why the fools about Gani Adams expressing his view? Wow. So guys, you've heard it, or what is your own take about this? What do you think? The reality is that even the Yoruba people, they are not united at all. And we definitely know that the prominent leader that is even causing problem in Yoruba land is still the same Tinubu that we have. Trust me, they are still the same Tinubu. But the fact is that why will elders wash their linen in the public? Must they go to the press to settle scores? And that's the fact. They can settle differences by applying moral principles and the concept of Omoluabi and lay good examples for the upcoming ones to follow. But rather, they are not doing such things. I'm telling you, differences between true leaders should not get to the public domain. It only shows that they are all pursuing selfish interests. Definitely, the fact is that even Nigerian politicians will know that they are always after their own selfish interest. That is their own goal. And now they're being referred to as elders and leaders. Leaders is questionable. Does it really worth it? May God help us. The reality is that when we are talking moderns and progressive Nigerians, they are there talking about Are Onakankafo, a cultural leader who couldn't even generate any incomes to economic of the Southwest, rather than bringing troubles and confusions all over the country. You can imagine this. Because the fact is that who made the mountains out of a mud? That's a question that we need to ask ourselves. Was it not like of Tinubu who made Gani Adams? The carpenter, what was he today? What he is today? What made him to be Kankafo? The fact is that is it not the blood of innocent northerners is split using the advantage provided by these northern haters? This our Yoruba people, I don't know, it is only them that understand themselves. They are the only one that understand themselves. Because the fact is that Tinubu is a disgrace to the Yoruba tribe. And he is one of the most criminals and dangerous beasts modern Nigerians. He is the one contributing to the bad side of Yoruba people. And definitely, Tinubu should be stopped by all means. If Nigeria should break, it should be stopped by all means at the same time. All of them, they are just fighting for their own interest. That's just the reality about it. So guys, what do you think? What is your own take about this? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Always stay safe at this crucial time. It is very important. Bye.